What up, YouTube? My name is Cheryce. Welcome to Reese TV. Glad that you're here. And welcome to another episode of Makeup News, where I do my makeup as I give the news. So let's make up and get right into it. So, breaking news. Jonathan Majors is going to break his silence. Oh, I'm so scared right now. Like, he is breaking his silence on the very platform that is owned by the very people who turned their back on him or who reportedly fired him. We have not gotten an official statement from Disney that they have fired him. We have not gotten an official statement that they have replaced Kang. We have not gotten an official statement as to what is going on with Magazine Dreams. We haven't, right? This right here is simply a publicity stunt. And I've seen people say that this is a publicity stunt for Majors, but this is just as much a publicity stunt for Disney, right? In my opinion, this is what Disney is going to use to see as to how they are going to move forward with Jonathan Majors. Depending on how this interview goes, or more so how this interview is received, Jonathan Majors, his career is either going to keep going up or is completely sunk, at least for a few years. And so I am so scared. Like this interview, for instance, right? It was already filmed. All they have to do now is edit it. And what scares me is that they can edit it however way that they want. They can twist it however way that they want. And so if they edit it and it doesn't go for Jonathan's favor, I don't know. It's just gonna be like reliving that verdict all over again. So you know what happened. Why is it I sit down and I'm missing something? I am missing my foundation. Didn't I almost have my foundation? Nope, I didn't have my foundation. Or maybe I did. I don't know anymore. I don't know. I'm losing my mind. Anyway, they can twist this. They can twist this to whatever they want it to be. They can make him into the villain that a good amount of the outlets have made him sound like. I mean, I read CBR say that he came off on the losing end of the trial. Like, that has so many implications. Like, I know they're saying, well, was it wrong though? It's like, it wasn't wrong, but it wasn't right either. Like, it gives the indication that he was just straight up guilty. Like, he actually meant to hurt his then girlfriend, you know? So just to say he came out on the losing end, yes, you chose your words and those words aren't incorrect, but they're not fully correct, right? And then I read other news outlets and they just said guilty verdict. I'm like, dear Jesus. Woo! These news outlets, they were paid. They must have been paid. I don't know who paid them, but somebody paid them big money to take this man down. So he is due to be on Good Morning America on the 8th. And then the extended version is going to stream on Hulu. There are other streaming outlets, but the one that I actually have access to is Hulu. It kind of makes me sick to my stomach to even think about watching any Disney product just to see this interview, right? Because this is padding their pockets to do this publicity stunt, right? Like, no matter how you look at it, it's still padding their pockets. They know that people are going to watch this. They know that this is a big subject on social media. They know how much people care about Jonathan Majors. Like, I feel like people who are already against Jonathan Majors, right? They're not going to change their opinion. But this might be for those people who were in the middle, right? Those people who were like, well, they're both toxic, and just chop it up as that. They're both toxic, period, right? So this might be to get them on board for Jonathan Majors. This might be what Disney needs in order to keep Jonathan Majors as king, because they need to clear their name too, right? And I have to do my eyes, so we need some concentration. I watched this influencer say that you're supposed to trace your natural eyelid. So that's what I'm doing. I am getting ready for two things. I have another Zoom meeting, depending on when you're watching this, because I'm actually thinking about showing this before the video I did actually before this, because of the timeline of this news over the video that I've already literally edited. But this one takes priority. Anyway, so this influencer said to trace your exact eyelid. She said that the way that I usually do it, which I call the rainbow, is not necessarily wrong, but it's not right either. So since I have a meeting and I have an audition to do, and auditions usually ask for you to look as natural as possible. So I'm not going to do any craziness. I'm going to do something that is as close to just an enhanced me as possible. And my hair is going to stay back this time around, as auditions ask for you to have your hair out of your face. So I'm going to try a little bit of something kind of new. And once you see the video that I actually recorded before this, you'll be like, oh, okay, it's not really new, but it is new to you right now. So I saw this video of Kylie Jenner and her updated look, and I thought to take some cues from her. You're gonna see in the next video how I did this all the way wrong. Oh my goodness, like, I believe I just went overboard. Like, I rewatched the video and I see where I made mistakes. I see that I really wasn't that bad off. I was so worried. Like, I was like, oh my God, I look so light skinned. Oh my God. Just, I need color. Put the color back on me. I look like I'm in winter. I look like I just went to the North Wall. Like, that's how bad it looked to me. But it really wasn't that bad. I went to a Zoom meeting with my acting teacher who's in Utah, and she was like, oh, it doesn't look bad. I'm like, are you sure? Because I feel like it looks so horrible. I feel bad. Oh, anyway. But I thought I'll reattempt this, as, like I said, I think I just did it wrong. So, this already looks so much better than what I saw the last time I did this. Any case, so I think I will let this video out on Sunday instead of Monday, because it is so dire that it gets out, so that everybody who supports Jonathan Majors can look at this interview. We need to be loud with Disney. We need to tell Disney that we care about Jonathan Majors. And you know what? I think that we've been doing a good job thus far. I believe that the main reason why Disney is even doing this interview is because we've been really, really loud. And so, good job, YouTube. Good job, Twitter/X. I'm not sure to say good job, Facebook, because Facebook, I've seen more people against Jonathan Majors than for Jonathan Majors. And Facebook has been known to be that old people social network. It hurts because it's like, I like Facebook way more than X. But we hear more people on X than Facebook. Anyway, let's go ahead and put on my blush. So yeah, tune in on the 8th, and then tune in again on the 11th to see the extended version of the interview. I don't know, man. Of course, it's like, okay, you're going to show the extended version. So the extended version, is the extended version going to give the truth and the whole truth? Or is the extended version just going to be an extension of whatever narrative Disney wants to spin at that time? And I really want to do more research on this particular interviewer. I don't know Lindsay Davis, but I see that she's a sister on the lighter side, but she is still a sister. She has her hair straightened, but she is still a sister. I mean, just having your hair straightened doesn't necessarily mean that your thinking is one way or the other, right? Like, there is a very conservative YouTuber who is half white, and she is very much on the radical right of things. So, as I said, just because she has lighter skin and she has her hair straightened, it does not mean that she will be against Jonathan Majors. What really makes me nervous is that it's on a Disney-owned platform. And speaking about Jonathan Majors, Katt Williams talks about Jonathan Majors in his interview with Shannon Sharpe. He talked about Jonathan Majors' bad decision. It is a thought process that, no, you shouldn't have been with this white woman or white presenting woman. Remember, she is half Iranian. She showed that half a lot during the trial. You notice that she didn't have the full golden blonde hair during the trial. You do understand that, right? So she played up to the jury as much as she could. But anyway, it is unfair because there are a lot of interracial couples, and just because a woman is white does not mean that she is evil. It doesn't. Could Majors have avoided this situation? Yes. I mean, he is a big black man, and she is presenting a small white woman. So this was your textbook relationships that just, it looks bad, that it looks like a trap, which I said before. Or it was a relationship that looked bad from the get-go. Like, she did not look like a white presenting woman that can handle a black man, that should be with a black man. You can tell the white people who can and can't date black people. Like, there are white people who have soul, and it's just like, you can feel it. Like, you can feel when white people kind of have like that black soul, you know, that they belong with us, because their spirit, in lack of a better word, is black. She didn't look like that black soul white woman. You get me? She looked like a trap. And this is what Katt Williams touches on. Number one, that she was a trap. Number two, that Disney hoodwinked everybody, every woman, to believe that Jonathan Majors is handsome. He said, when did y'all start thinking that black, big nose, big lips men look sexy? When do y'all start thinking that? I mean, but he's not completely wrong. I constantly go back and forth in my mind saying, ooh, Jonathan Majors kind of looks like he's related to Jay-Z. I mean, he got the big nose, big lips. The main thing that is a difference is, number one, he's muscular. Number two, he has that chiseled jaw. And I think, I guess that goes back to number one, but we're just going to put those two as two separate things, because I think I have seen muscular men without the chiseled jaw, so we're going to keep that. He has a chiseled jaw, and he's just a little bit darker than Jay-Z. So I see his point. Jonathan Majors is a handsome Jay-Z, and he's just as smart too, just not smart enough to stay away from that woman. So my makeup is done and I have a meeting to get to. So until next time, I'm gonna catch you later. Goodbye. Goodbye, 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 bye.